How's it going everyone? I'm Butler, and today I'll be reviewing a new sword from Calimacil in collaborations with YouTube's Shadowversity. Daedalus the Conqueror's sword, the Imperious from Shadow of the Conqueror. The sword comes in two separate versions, the original blue version from the novel and a steel version for those who may not want a blue sword. Either way, the prices may differ depending on what version you wish to purchase. The weight is about 555 grams, mainly centered in the hilt, which I'll go over in a bit. The total length of the sword is 110 centimeters, 94 centimeters for the blade, though the main striking area on the blade is measured at 75 centimeters. While the hilt is 16 centimeters, the main gripping area is about 9 centimeters. This sword is designed to be wielded with one hand only. It is made with a fiberglass core in the center, full tang. It's made with Calimacil foam, so no matter how much you punish it, even a guard, it goes back to normal. It also has a nice thrust-safe tips for those who want to get a good thrust in. Although while you're swinging, be mindful it can whip around, and just be mindful that it can have a bit of a whipping action while you're striking. When I first wielded this sword, the first thing I noticed was the weight centered at the grip. This is designed for one hand in mind, so that way you have good control of the blade while you're attacking and while you're guarding. You can move the hilt of the sword to change positions of the defense, barely moving the tip of the blade. This has a great weight distribution for those who are good for blocking and counter-attacking with one-handed weapons. The design of the sword reminds me of a mixture of a rapier as well as a basket hilt broadsword, though the basket hilt broadsword design definitely overpowers this sword with the basket hilt as well as the nice wide blade for the sword. The basket hilt is something unique from Calimacil I haven't seen before. It's made of Calimacil foam and seems to be one piece along with the hilt, and hopefully this will give Calimacil the confidence to make even more basket hilt broadswords designs in the near future, especially for those who, like me, have a nice Highlander kit, and this sword definitely suits this kit. While you have a nice good space for a grip here, I find myself putting my finger through the guard in order to have a nice good control grip, to have nice, better, easy control with the blade. This sword can suit many type of kits. A magical knight, a mage hunter, which I'll definitely use this sword for a mage hunter kit I'll do in the future, or even a simple swordsman. Either way, this sword has the weight, the design, the feel, and the look for any good swordsman kit. I am a particular fan of this sword. I really want to keep using this sword for future games, and the design is so unique from a unique world such as Shadow of the Conqueror, which I've listened to twice on Audible, and I have to say it's such an awesome world, especially with all the swords and the sword fighting, and I just love my sword fights. Hopefully Shadowversity can collaborate more future swords with Calimacil in the near future, especially Lyra's war swords or Oryx's sword and shield. I definitely would love to see more collaborations involving weapons from Chronicles of Everfall. And that's it for today's review. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, tells me I'm doing a good job. Do you want to see future collaborations with Shadowversity and Calimacil? Comment down below, what type of weapon would you like to see? And subscribe for more future LARP content, more reviews, and even more LARP content in general. I'm Butler, farewell, and take care.